So for this video, I wanted to take a few minutes to jump into three topics that have been the main focus of today's swirling of PlayStation 5 news, and this includes new listings for the PlayStation 5, its prices, sizes. I've got some stuff to say on that. Beyond that, we also got some new game listings as well from major publishers, and finally, we'll be looking at games to expect tomorrow at the event because people right now are expecting the world at this point. First, what price ranges do you personally expect the PS5 to be if there were two storage options? What prices would you give them? I'm curious where everyone's mindset is at because the Twitterverse was going pretty crazy on these listings. So comment below, what prices would you give for two storage options for the PlayStation 5? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story, the PS5 game listings. Now, I'll say this also included Xbox Series X games being listed as well, but that's just, I guess, a side thing. More people were focused on the PS5 game listings, but it doesn't really matter. So the story goes, Amazon UK started popping up all these listings for the PlayStation 5. In the past, we've seen Amazon listings like this, and they don't always come to fruition or mean anything, but the listings contained dummy names for many publishers. And of course, this led people to wonder if there's any legitimacy to these listings, considering, of course, the obvious, the big elephant in the room, the PS5 event being tomorrow. There was also a mention that apparently there was 118 games listed for the PlayStation 5, so I would scale back the hype on some of these games. But the listing of publishers included the following: Konami, Take-Two, 2K Games, Koch Media, Bethesda, Rockstar, and Bandai Namco. Obviously, some games related to these publishers stand out, like Starfield or Elder Scrolls 6 from Bethesda, GTA from Rockstar, 2K Games could be a new sports game, Konami, Silent Hills, Koch Media is actually really huge and could be anything from the new Saints Row game to a new Metro game from 4A Games. The list is long over there to pick anything really specific. And the last one is Bandai Namco, could be the much anticipated Elden Ring. I wanted to note that some of these games have been delisted, and I wouldn't put weight on all of them. Something like Silent Hill and Konami, that's something that's backed up. I just wanted to throw that out there. But you guys let me know if you think big hitters like Elden Ring or Elder Scrolls 6 will be there tomorrow. Those are really big hitters, so we'll see if they're there tomorrow. But you guys let me know if you think they will be there tomorrow. Now, diving into the second story of the video, the PS5 price and size listings. These listings also come from Amazon and popped up alongside these new game listings. I'm going to go over what happened and then give you my thoughts. So the story is multiple listings popped up for the PlayStation 5 with pricing for the console at 599 euros, which translates to roughly to about 700 USD, but it never really translates like that. If it's 599 euro, it's going to be 599 US. But to continue, now there was two sizes actually. There was two sizes, a 1 terabyte and a 2 terabyte size, and both were priced at 599 euro. And that's why a lot of people are not putting any weight to these and not taking these listings seriously. They're clearly placeholders, but do I think Sony could have two sizes of the console at launch? Sure. Will they be 1 terabyte and 2 terabyte? No. Sony has already confirmed 825 gigabytes for their PlayStation 5, not 1 terabyte, and they did this specifically for a specific design reason. As mentioned before, Sony's solution is proprietary. 825 gigabytes is optimized for the 12-channel interface. So if there was a bigger storage option, it wouldn't be 2 terabytes. It would be probably something weird and a weird number as well, like 1.65 terabytes or something along those lines possibly. And in terms of pricing, if there were two options, I definitely do not see the base option being at 599 US. The more likely scenario is 499 for the base model, which is the 825 gigabytes, and whatever the 1 terabyte, 1.65 terabyte would be at 599 US. But you guys let me know if you see Sony releasing two storage sizes for the PlayStation 5 at launch. But diving into the final story, and honestly the most interesting part of this video for me, the games. What can we expect tomorrow at the event? I just wanted to note that I might be going live tomorrow for the event. I'm just going through some basic setups right now, so don't expect something fancy. I haven't gone live since I hit 10K and haven't really put any effort into it, but if people people want, I can upgrade my setup and bring something more legitimate. But if you want to join me tomorrow, which I'm not sure how many of you will, I haven't, again, done the live stream in so long, you're always, of course, welcome to come by. But now diving into the games, what can we expect tomorrow? Honestly, seeing guesses online, you would think Sony's conference tomorrow is several hours long. People want the world and back, but you guys have to remember that Sony will have multiple events throughout the summer. This isn't the only one, so some of these games that people are wishing for could be at later events. But to continue, here's the list. We'll go through the list and then I'll mention probably more realistic options. And this part of the video will be unscripted, so this is just my thoughts going forward. So the first game on the list is Call of Duty 2020. I really think this is a safe bet. The Warzone teases the connection with Call of Duty and PlayStation. And I really think this was a safe bet for tomorrow. Godfall, safe bet. House Marquee's game. We've heard that they're launching a game this year, their most ambitious game. They have a really close relationship with Sony, the people behind the indie game, I would call it, Resogun. So I'm curious what their new game would be, because they say it's really ambitious. They've been working on it for 3 years. So I'm really curious, what game would that be? Would it be a different genre than what they've done in the past? Would it be more large scale? I guess we'll see. The Dead Space writer game, there's no name for this one, but the writer behind Dead Space teased, pretty much directly said, I have a game at this event tomorrow, so this one's a guarantee. Resident Evil 8, this one's a possibility. We've heard a lot of rumors on this one. Silent Hill 2021 or Silent Hill, this one is also possible to be there as well. We've heard a lot of backing for this one. Bloodborne Remastered, again, we covered this one recently. This one, I guess, is really safe to be there, a safe bet if these rumors and leakers are accurate. Horizon Zero Dawn 2, this one, I bet all my money this game will be there. There would be a real shocker if Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is not at this event. The Demon's Souls remake, this one a lot of people have been pointing to. Crash Bandicoot, a new game from the Crash Bandicoot franchise, maybe. I'm honestly not sure about that. I didn't realize there was such a big market for Crash Bandicoot. I like Crash, but I'm not really that big of a fan, but of course everybody else could be. Quantum Error, which is the sci-fi horror shooter that I feel like a lot of people are forgetting about. It's exclusive to the PlayStation 5, the PlayStation brand. It's exclusive to PS5 and PS4. They could be there tomorrow, but they also have been teasing their first tease or a new look into the game at the Future Game Show from Games Radar. That's, I think, happening this weekend. Ratchet and Clank, this one seems like a safe bet. I've heard this one seems like it's probably most likely going to be there. I remember, I think Colin Moriarty said that this game has been in development for some time now, so this one could be there as well tomorrow, and probably even a launch title with, I don't think Horizon Zero Dawn 2 might be a launch title, but Ratchet and Clank could be one. Batman. Now, this one wasn't on my list originally, but there's been swirlings of a capture image of the trailer, of the supposed trailer. I wouldn't take that as gospel, but I think that's the only reason it's on my list. It's called apparently Capture the Batman, and I guess this trailer could be tomorrow. So Batman, I'm not putting 100% bet on this, but if there's any credence to this image, then Batman could be there tomorrow. Spider-Man 2 is one of the games I don't think it'll be there. I know we've heard that this game is going to come sooner than everybody thinks, so maybe like 2021, 2022, but I don't personally think that they would tease Horizon Zero Dawn 2 and Spider-Man 2 in the same conference. Same goes for God of War 2. I know Cory Barlog teased the event, but I don't see God of War 2 being there as well. I could be slapped in the face, and both of these games along with Horizon could be there. Next up on the list is GT7, Gran Turismo 7. I think this one will most likely be there and be a launch title. Elden Ring, I haven't heard anything from this. We haven't heard anything from this game in a long time. So Elden Ring could be there. A lot of people are betting on it to be there. But again, a lot of people bet Elden Ring would be at the Microsoft conference, I think, however long ago that was. And finally, remastered and upgraded games. I could see this really happening, because I think we've also heard along the rumors for Bloodborne Remastered, Sony was going to showcase other games upgraded for the PS5, because I think Sony really wants to hit on the speed difference between current gen and next gen. I don't know if they'll show it at this conference, but rumors have been saying they're going to show other upgraded and remastered games, so we could see that there. Now, in terms of a realistic list, my list here is Call of Duty 2020, Godfall, the Dead Space writer game, House Marquis game, Silent Hill, Bloodborne Remastered, Horizon Zero Dawn 2, the remastered and upgraded games, Demon's Souls remake, and maybe Quantum Error, unless they're really going to show their first teaser at this Games Radar show, the Future of Games show that's happening this weekend, which is honestly for them a lost opportunity because the Sony conference would be your best bet. But you guys let me know what games you think will be at the show. What's your dream list? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps. And subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "My heart isn't ready." For me personally, I'm super excited for this event tomorrow. I've just been thinking about it all day. It's honestly been hard to focus at work, and I just can't wait for it to come. If you feel the same way, destroy the comment section with "My heart isn't ready," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now, I'll check you guys out on the next one.